Fantastic. Hello there, Master Hellish here, and welcome back to my Kerbal Space Program Let's Play. And the sun is rising on Kerbin over the Space Center, casting long shadows across the greens. What are we going to do today? I can't remember what we was doing, because the last time I recorded this was before Christmas, and that was last year, and now it's this year, and I have no idea what's going on. So what we're going to do is remind myself by having a look at the contracts. Yes. Right. Rescue some people from orbit. Okay. Rescue somebody from orbit of the moon. Hang on a minute. Didn't I do that? And rescue somebody. Okay. I need to rescue these people, and I was supposed to do it between episodes, and I completely forgot. So we're going to ignore that for now. Gene, you won't mind, will you? Right. We've got... Oh, go on an orbital spacewalk near Kerbin. That's new. We should do that. Okay. Have a Kerbal go on EVA in orbit of Kerbin. We can do that. So let's take that. Hang on a minute. Let's take that, but I've just noticed something. Position Kerbin Sat Mark 1 in an adjusted orbit of Kerbin. Ooh. Let's go check. Be in command of the Sat. We can do that. Ensure the probe has an antenna and can generate power. We can do that. Reach an orbit. Okay. And maintain stability for 13 grand. It's not a lot of money, but let's check what orbit they want us to do. Okay, here we go. So there's the craft. It looks like they just want us to push our propulsors out. Let's do that. So, position satellite. Take that. What else we got? Explore Juna. I'm not going to Juna yet. Rescue somebody from orbit of the moon. We might do that in a bit as well. Probably between episodes. Position contract... Hang on a minute. What did I... Adjust the orbit of Kerbin. Oh, right. Okay, we've got that. Ferry VIP. No, I don't like them. Yeah, that'll do for now. Right. Let's go do it. Which one are we doing? Orbit. No, hang on. Spacewalk and... Right. Let's do the satellite thing first. Satellite. Right. First things first. Kerbin Sat 1. Fly. Fantastic. There we go. Now, we should have plenty of fuel left. Let's have a look. Fuel. Oh, yeah. We've got a good amount of fuel left. Right. We're in command. What else? We've maintained stability already. We have to reach this. Right, now... I don't know. Let's go into map mode. There we go. I think what we should do is fast forward until we're here. And then just turn prograde. And push out. So, warp here. Right, now what's going on? Look, we've got loads of crafts over there at the moon. What's that one? What's that one? We've got loads of... Oh, there's the sun. We haven't gone and visited the sun yet in this series. Maybe we should send something towards the sun, like a probe with some science. We need a proper science craft to go into orbit. Hang on, what's that over there? Did I forget about something? What is that? No idea. Okay, never mind. Minmus probe? Oh, Minmus is over there as well. What's this one? Contract probe? God, I need to have a clean up. Right, never mind. Oh, quick, we're coming. Right, we need to rotate the craft. So that we're pointing prograde. Is that prograde or retrograde? Wrong way. We want to flip round. Quickly. There we go. We're pushing it out. Things are looking pretty good. It's looking pretty even. We're going to get as close to that green line as possible. There we go. Now we just have to maintain stability for 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. There we go, we did it. 13 grand just for making a small adjustment to the orbit. Fantastic. Right, I'm happy to leave that like that. Let's go on to the main thing of today. Now, the main mission of today is to build something which we can put a Kerbal into orbit and do a spacewalk, because I don't think we've done that yet. I don't remember ever doing that. Let's load up the... Oh, gold. I forgot about half of these vessels. The Mark 6. That's going to be way too much, isn't it? Hello, there's the Mark 6. Now, let's remove 2 of the boosters. So we're going to reattach these with just 2. Symmetry mode 2. There we go. Let's remove a large amount of this fuel here. So let's just take that off there. No, hang on a minute. Take that off. Hang on a minute. That off there. There we go. Remove those 2. Put it there. There we go. That should help. Now what we got here, inside here, we have... Are they mystery goos? They are mystery goos, and thermometer probes and batteries. That's good. This doesn't seem to have any solar panels or radio thing. What on earth is this craft? This craft is useless. Right, okay. We need to make an orbiter craft that's better than this. Let's put the communitron on it. We only want 1 of them, so let's get symmetry down. And I'm thinking, if I hold, is it shift? Yeah, I can angle this out. Sort of like that. That'll do. Right, so we've got communications, we've got temperature sensor, we've got 2 mystery goos, and we're going to take 2 science juniors. Oh yes, we're going to attempt to get 2 science juniors into orbit. We're going to do a high orbit and a low orbit with the science juniors. I think I failed last time I tried to do that. I did a low orbit? I think I did a low orbit last time. This parachute, no, it's probably going to be no good. We need more parachutes than that. Let's go over here. We'll put 2 parachutes on. There we are, 2 parachutes. Am I going to be able to open the door? We'll test that before we launch. And that should do it, really. Let's move these rockets down. The boosters on the side, so that they peel off better. There we go. Right, we're going to call... We're just going to call this the Mark 6 0 for orbiter version. There we go. Just check the staging. No. We want the parachutes on a separate stage. All that stuff fires, then they all separate, then that separates, then that separates. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, let's give it a go. Should we give it a go already? Let's have a quick think about this. Hitchhiker storage, crew cabin. No, we don't need any of that. Lights? Do we need lights? Would it be a good idea to have lights? We don't need lights. We don't need radiator panels, do we? Probably not. Highly unlikely. What, that this is ever going to fly? Who can we do it though? Because we've got 2 new pilots. I think we ought to get Jebediah out there on a spacewalk. Sounds like a good idea to me. Jebediah's already in the command pod. I don't think we need anything. Oh, let's put some struts on. Launch clamps. Perfect. And they want to be fired at the same time as everything else. Brilliant. Now we're ready. The Mark 6 0. O. No, the O. Okay, so we are on the launch pad. We're going to put throttle to maximum for the launch, SAS on, and no control tower, so we're just going to have to do our own countdown. Let's go, Jebediah. Let's get you EVAing in space. Brilliant. Now, let's have a look. Let's throttle down, actually. We don't want to go too fast too quickly. Go on a spacewalk. That's the one we're looking at. Note, to achieve the goal, have a Kerbal go on EVA in orbit of Kerbin. Right, that should be relatively easy. These are draining out quite slowly. They must not be set to their maximum thrustiness. Which is good. It means we get to go further, doesn't it? Still accelerating, even though I've cut the middle engine. And yeah, that's pretty good. Right, I'm going to do a standard manoeuvre. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got separation soon? Yeah, we've got separation soon. Let's wait for separation. See how that goes. And not a bad separation. 15,000, we're quite high up. Let's bring our craft over and increase the throttle a bit. Map mode. Normally I cut this out, but I feel today we're going to see me getting into orbit. We're going to remind ourselves how it's done. Let's see. Are we full power? Nearly. Now we're full power. Brilliant. Now we don't have to hit this line, we just have to be... Oh, gold. There's two bad... Oh, wow. Oh, we could have rescued Dan. Is that really his name? Dan. We could have rescued Dan while I was up here. We only need to get just into space, I think, but we want to get this thing into orbit. And to do that efficiently, we don't want to leave this thing going too long. We want to get our angles just right. So, let's see. Let's get it to follow prograde. Let's speed things up a minute. We're about 1 minute out from it. I'm going to wait until we're about 40 seconds out. Maybe just, 45 seconds. Bring up that throttle. And I'm going to bring up the throttle so that we stay about 45 seconds away from it. So I'm just bringing up the throttle a little bit more. There you see, it's just getting 42, 43, a little bit of burst there, 44, 45. Let's throttle down a little bit. And there we go. Hopefully we can keep that roughly in the correct sort of range for what we want it to be. Oh, we're getting a bit close. Oh, no, wait. We ran out of fuel in the lower stage. Time to ditch the lower stage. There we go. Activating the next stage. Hopefully we've got enough thrust in this stage to do this. We're on maximum power now. I don't know. Oh god, it's going to be close. I kind of wasn't watching what I was doing then, and we ran out of fuel in the lower stage, but I think we might be alright. We are getting close to being able to make orbit. The time to Acropolis is down to 7 seconds, 6, 5. I think maybe we need to angle the craft back just a little bit. Okay, we've hit that middle mark, but I think we've done enough to hit an orbit. It's not going to be a brilliantly efficient orbit. It's not going to be exactly the orbit I wanted in the first place. But we're going to make orbit. That's the important thing, isn't it? So, we're looking at 72 on one side. There's the periaps, and there we go. That'll do. Well, actually, no, let's push it out a little bit further. Hang on, how much fuel we got? We got plenty of fuel. There we go. Right, so we're in orbit. Brilliant. Now, Jebediah, let's rotate the craft a little bit so we can see the door. There we go. We're going to have you step out, mate. We're going to have you step out. We're going to do a observe the materials bay. Right. Did we recover that? I'm not sure if we recovered that before, but the scientist report says The microgravity has affected the growth of the crystalline structures. Loose objects also seem to be flying around the bay in a very messy but fascinating way. So the science geek there giving their report. Now, Jebediah, let's EVA you out. There we go. We've achieved that goal. I can't remember how much money we got for it. What did we get? 15,000 just for an EVA. That's not too bad. But also a spacewalk at Kerbin, 7,000. Brilliant. A bonus. Let's do a EVA report. Oh, look at that. 4.8 science. While in space just over Kerbin's water. Brilliant. Keep that data. Then can we store the experiment? There we go. Now, we're not over Kerbin's water anymore, so can we do another one? Kerbin's grasslands. Keep the data. Can we store the experiment? We can store the... Oh, right, we can do this all day. We can do this all day. We may as well... Can we log a temperature? It can only be controlled... Oh, hang on. Jebediah, get back inside, mate. Right, temperature scan. Log temperature. Yeah, we've had that before. It's worthless. Mystery goo. We've probably had that before, haven't we? Yeah, okay. Never mind. Right, let's whip round to our other side where we should be in a higher orbit. What was it? 210 kilometers up. I don't know if that'll count as high. But let's give it a go. Right. Oh god, we got no. I didn't put any solar panels on this. The power we have is the power we have. Let's do a materials bay. What do we get here? 3.3 science. That's not really very good either. Oh, we're still in space near Kerbin. Okay, reset experiment. We need to go higher. We need to go higher. So, warp round. We'll warp to here. And we'll use some of that fuel to push ourselves out even further. And when we've got a higher orbit, I will be back. Okay, we're now at 518 kilometers up from Kerbin. Let's check out how things are going on over here now, Jebediah. If we do the materials bay... Yay! There we go. Materials study while in space, high over Kerbin. 22 sites. That is more like it. Jebediah, do you want to do a spacewalk from over here as well? Here we are, EVA out. Let's do an EVA report. An EVA report, 7.2 science. Let's keep that data and store the experiment. Brilliant. I think that's it. I think that is pretty much all we've got to do. So there we go. That's got to be it. Now, this board. There we are. Jebediah's now back aboard. Let's just quickly do temperature. Yeah, log temperature scan. Well, that one's better. Yes, we'll keep that one. Let's review the data. Measuring temperature in space appears to be quite impossible. Well, of course it is. And the other mystery go... There we go. A little bit of science from that as well. Okay, let's close up and head on home. Now, to do that, we're going to just put ourselves in a retrograde, which we already are, throttle up the engines a bit, and just dip ourselves into the atmosphere. I think about 50... oh, God, that's too much. Too much. We're coming in too sharp. We don't want to come in that sharp. There we go. There we go. That'll do. Right then. Let's see how we get on. God, we came a bit close to that, didn't we? So we're in the atmosphere soon. We're going to point our bottom towards forward. Yeah, we're going to use the remaining fuel, the 55 units, to slow us down as we come into the main part of the descent. We're shaking away as we do. Let's just turn the SAS off. There we go. Right, we're at time 4 warp for our reentry. And I believe we are slightly off... Oh, good. Right, here we go. How high are we? Okay, let's turn the SAS back on. Get retrograde. Okay, I think at this stage I don't want to... Should we burn? How? Oh, it'll burn quite quickly, that's fine. I want to wait until we're lower in the atmosphere to burn that. I'm not sure how much lower, but we need to get Jebediah home safe. And with our science as well. We've got a lot of science worth with us at the moment. It's quite a heavy craft, but we've got 2 parachutes, so hopefully that'll be... What the... What? We skipped through the atmosphere. Okay, that was interesting. Never mind. Next time, maybe then. Okay, here we're coming. We're coming on our second pass, and I'm feeling pretty sure about this one. According to the map, our lowest point at the moment is 45 kilometers up. We should skim enough atmosphere, I think, to slow us. Should, he says. Also, we're going to use the engine as well to slow us when we're getting close to the maximum point. A lot of heating up now happening on this engine. Is it actually getting hot? No idea. We're getting close now, so maximum power on that engine. Yep, there we go. Here we go, 44 kilometers out, we're coming in. Now, let's just remove... I don't want to ditch this engine just yet. Because I don't want the whole craft to flip round. But I am going to slightly angle us up. Because we're not slowing down quick enough. I'm going to try and... This is where we need wings. I'm actually using this empty can. The problem is that I don't want the whole thing to flip. And that would be very bad. And we don't want to run out of electricity either. Oh, it's flipped, it's flipped. Let's turn the SAS off. We're leaving it rotating through the sky. Try and get it to spin the right way around. Oh no, that's not good. Jebediah, you're out of control. Or are you? Let's drop that bottom section. There. No. Come on, we've got to slow down fast. No, no. No, he's heating up. He's heating up. It's the wrong way. Come on, Jebediah. We've got to try and roll you out of this. Yeah, there we go. We're rolling you out of the heat. We're slowing down, and the chutes are not safe to deploy just yet, but we're getting very close to the ground. Getting very well. We're 15k up actually. We're not doing too bad. Right. 18 power left. We're going too fast still. Still too fast. Unsafe to deploy. 11k. The ground is probably 4k up. We've only got about 4k to go. We're still falling way too quick. Decelerating now. 400. We're getting close to the ground. We're getting very close to the ground. It's still unsafe for shoot. It's still unsafe for shoot. Is Jebediah going to make it? We're getting very, very close. Shoot soon. Very soon. Risky. We're going for it. Come on, parachute. Open all the way. Oh, yes. And if we look at the gauge, how far up were we? We were 600 meters above... Oh, God. That was the rest of the craft exploding. 600 meters above the surface. That's not too bad. Oh, one of the parachutes didn't open? Oh. I only opened one of the chutes. Silly me. Oh well, it's okay. Or is it? The craft might not land properly. Oh, the craft might not land properly. Okay. Just going to have to keep an eye on this shadow and manually angle this as we come in. Where's the shadow gone? There it is. Right, slow down, slow down. A bit faster. Right, here we go. Angle. It's using electricity. We nearly ran out. Here we go. Angled as much as possible. No! We lost one of the science bays, and that one that we lost. Let's have a look at the review data in here. Oh, it was the one that was worth 22 science points when we were far out. Well, Jebediah, you did survive. This craft obviously needs landing legs. Why didn't I put landing legs on it? No idea. Let's take you back to the Space Centre. So here we go. We get lots of experiments recovered. Unfortunately, not the really, really good one. We lost that. We got a lot of the parts back, and of course Jebediah didn't gain any XP apparently. And we've got some debris to clean up, so we'll clean that up there. We did already complete the mission, which we got nearly 600,000 credits. That was a moderate success. Landing could have been better, but not a bad flight overall. Join me next time where I would have hoped to have recovered some of these lost souls out there floating around in space, and we'll move on to other what do you call these? Contracts. And we'll move on to other contracts. If you've enjoyed the episode, remember to give it a like. And if you've got any thoughts, ideas, or questions, please pop them down in the comment section below. But for now, I've been Master Hellish. This has been my Kerbal Space Program Let's Play. And until I see you next time, goodbye.